Alright, sorry it's going to be dark in the video. It is nighttime, but I'm working on my next upgrade, part of which is an upgrade from my Dana 35 to Chrysler 8 1/4. I know that this doesn't have quite the rep that a Dana 44 has, however this cost me a little over $100. Whereas the Dana 44 would have cost me significantly more. And people always say, go to the junkyards, go to parts places, whatever, that sell used parts, and pull one from there. Well, we have besides the huge enthusiast group here in Arizona, there's a number of shops that buy from junkyards, and so you end up not being able to find anything at the junkyard because it all gets picked over, or junk Jeeps get bought whole and then parted out by those shops. And that's actually where I got my 8 1/4 from. If I turn this off, maybe this light will do better. That's where I got my 8 1/4 from. It is used, obviously, and I got it from a place that upgrades Cherokees, and so they have a bunch of them laying around. That's why I got it cheap. It's in real good condition. Bearings on it are good. And somebody told me to well, first of all, people kept saying, oh, you have a C-clip axle, and so you have to expect a little bit of play. I in fact do not have a C-clip axle. I have a non-C-clip Dana 35, which is a common in pre-90. I think in 91, might have been 92, but I'm pretty sure 91 is when they switched to the C-clip axle in the XJ. I know the TJ, even the YJ had a C-clip Dana 35, but there should be no play in that axle. So I'm jiggling around the camera a bit but there should not be the up and down play that I'm getting. The in and out play shouldn't be there from my understanding either. And so, I mean, there's way more play in that than there should be. And the other side is just as bad, if not worse. So, the up and down play, and the in and out play, and you have a little bit of grind when moving back and forth. And it doesn't turn real smoothly. Like I expected there to be resistance, obviously, because I'm spinning the whole gear set and everything, but I can actually feel a little bit of a grind as I turn it, and I do have fairly fresh fluid in the differential. Progress so far, obviously I have the brakes off. I've unattached or unbolted the rear shocks. I've taken off the U-bolts, well, mostly, and it's about 8:15, something like that. And I'm actually stopping here, not because I couldn't go further, but you probably can't hear in the background, but we were in monsoon season in Arizona, and a little bit of rolling thunder in the background, and I'd rather not get hit by lightning. And the wind is picking up, and the dust is kicking up, and getting some dust in my eyes, so I can finish up tomorrow morning. Anyways, I did get new U-bolts. These are the new ones, but I noticed that they're almost exactly the same size as my ones that came off. Unfortunately, I can't return the new ones because they're custom made by a shop here locally, and so I'll probably just use them. The old ones came with my Metal Cloak lift, and are actually a much thicker metal, but in a way they're almost too thick because it makes the opening a little bit more narrow. And I tried to put them on the axle, and the new ones fit perfect, and these ones were a bit of a tight fit, so I think I'll go for the ones that I got made specifically for a Chrysler 8 1/4. I can reuse my spring plates, I know I'll clean them up, maybe paint them up a little bit because they've gotten a little surface rust on them. Maybe I'll paint them orange or something, I don't know. Same on this side. I brakes off, shocks unbolted. Can get the plate off, and then I'll get the U-bolt out, and that's just pushing it out. Things left to do is unhook the axle from the differential. I haven't wanted to do that yet because I didn't want it to turn on me, because what I need to do is unhook the brakes, and I'm trying to figure out, I need some sort of container. I think I have an empty bottle of brake fluid, and what I'm going to do is just shove it, clean it up before I unhook it. As soon as I unhook it, shove it in the brake fluid, and try to stick it up as high as possible into the chassis so that I get as little brake leakage from the front. The last thing I want to do is introduce air bubbles into the brake master cylinder, because that is a pain to bleed. Ask me how I know. Don't ask me how I know, I might start crying. And then I probably should drain, well, probably don't need to drain my diff fluid. One of the guys on the forum who has a, I think he has a TJ, asked if he could have my, I think he has a Dana 35, but I think his is a C-clip, so I think he wants my non-C-clip 35, and I'll just give it to him. He can have it for free, because it needs, like I said, it'll need new brake cylinders. It needs, oh, the shoes look okay, but the drums, maybe it needs new shoes too. Yeah, it's got some cracks in the shoes, so it needs new shoes. It needs new drums. It needs new bearings. I think the pinion bearing is bad as well, so if he wants it, he can have it for free. It's not really worth anything, especially in the state that it's in, because it'll cost a lot of money to recondition it. It does have a limited slip differential. Has what was it, a track lock, whatever the Jeep one is, but the discs in it are gone, so it needs to be rebuilt too, to function properly. So in the morning I'm gonna take the brake line off, push the shocks off, and then unhook the drive shaft, and then I'll be ready to, well, actually I need to do a lot of work on this one, because when they took it off, they just cut the brake line off, so they cut that off, and then they cut off the parking brake, so I need to make sure my parking brakes fit back on there properly, because that's important, and they did that on this side as well. But then once I take those pieces off, I'll be able to slide it under. I'll also check the brakes, make sure the brakes are still good. Supposedly they are. I don't drive my Jeep a whole lot, so if they're in okay condition, I'll reuse them. I won't replace them. And then I'll have to bleed the brakes. I have new gear oil as well, so get that going, and we'll be ready to roll. Can't tell you how excited I am. I really hope this solves the issues I'm having with the grinding noise I get at freeway speeds, or at any speed over about 30 miles an hour. Notice on my tires, they're real light, not very aggressive tread. One thing I would recommend, I'll put a link to these in my video description. If you do not have a magnetic bowl, get yourself a magnetic bowl. They are amazing. They're cheap, and I have another one I need to grab to throw more pieces in, but I won't lose. Well, with the bowl on its side or any direction other than straight up and down, I won't lose any pieces out of it. They all go in. I know where they are. Love my magnetic bowl. And if you don't have one for working on a car or working on a computer, I highly recommend getting yourself one. I have 4 of them at work that are used at any, almost all of them are used at any given time, just because I have so many projects going on. I think that's it. I am going to say goodnight because I can hear the rolling thunder. Don't know if the camera's picking it up, but I don't want to get hit by lightning. So have a great night.